Current time, 6:20 a.m. Always love when I have to get up early, extra early before work to get a video done. The brand ambassadors were slightly delayed in getting the March Beauty Heroes box to test, and I would rather take a little bit more time to use the products and give you, not like a full review, but a little bit more than a first impression on the box. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I just have to say, when I opened my box last week, I had one of those moments where I was just like it was just so beautiful the way that it was packaged, and seeing this many full-size products from a line I really like in a Beauty Heroes box, complete with the redesign, I was just very swept up and taken away with, I guess, the beauty and presentation of this box. So I'll start with that as being just a huge bright spot for this month's Beauty Heroes box. I think the aesthetic is absolutely stunning. The products in this month's box include 2 brand new products that are sort of a reveal in the Beauty Heroes box. They're not yet available anywhere else. They will be soon, I believe. But it is the Innersense Hydrating Cream Hair Bath, which is a shampoo, the Hydrating Cream Conditioner, and then 2 products that have been redesigned, but the formula hasn't changed. The Sweet Spirit Leave-In Conditioner and the Harmonic Healing Hair Oil. I still can't believe that they put this box together. I think it just feels very special, I think. So the value of all of the products are over $100. I tallied it up last night. The shampoo is $28, the conditioner is $30, the leave-in is $24, and the hair oil is also $24. So I want to give you a comparison to what their old design looks like in case you don't know. 1 second. This is on its last legs in my shower. This is the Pure Harmony Shampoo Gentle Cleansing Hair Bath for fine to normal hair. So this is a holy grail shampoo for me, which I'll get to when I talk about kind of my experience with the new formulation, the hydrating cream. But just to give you a little comparison on how the design has changed. So I'm not clear whether all of their products are going to take on this new design. I certainly hope so, because it's just incredibly, incredibly beautiful. Sort of reminiscent of something like Rare Elements, but distinct enough. I think that it's a little bit more high vibe, ethereal is sort of the impression that I get from this. It's just very magical. So these 2 new products, the Hydrating Cream Hair Bath and the Hydrating Cream Conditioner, were in formulation for 2 years, which is a long time to be in product formulation. Last night, as I was preparing for this video, there are a series of sort of little interview videos that Jeannie did with the founders of Innersense. It's a husband and wife duo, and their names are Greg and Joanne, I believe. And they are local. Innersense is local to the Bay Area. So Jeannie has established a long-standing relationship with them, been to their production facility, tested products of theirs in development and things like that. And Innersense has been in Beauty Heroes before. I believe when Jeannie first started, before I ever started working with them, Innersense was in the box. In fact, I think it was this and some of their other products. So I know Beauty Heroes is a long time proponent and partner of the brand, which I think is really amazing. Makes me think of like my my days in sort of like my grad seminars when we would talk about like network theory and concentration effects and how geography and proximity can matter in establishing partnerships anyway. So as I was saying, there's a series of really nice little sort of promotional interview videos that Jeannie did with the founders of Innersense, Joanne and Greg, and they're available in a blog post that Jeannie put up on the Beauty Heroes site, which I'll link below. But I got kind of just a lot of nuance behind the brand and the passion that they feel for the brand. So Joanne of the duo is a longtime hairstylist, and her husband Greg has worked in the beauty industry for a long time. He was working for conventional cosmetics brands, and then they both, were kind of living this clean, alternative lifestyle, and he wanted to make the switch to cleaner cosmetics and things like that. And I also wanted to share with you guys I never knew the meaning behind the name Innersense, but it's in the little insert this month, and I think it's really worth mentioning. So their firstborn daughter was diagnosed with a rare genetic disorder. Greg and Joanne sought counsel to help navigate the uncharted territory of raising a child with a disability, and the most reassuring advice they got was to simply trust their inner sense. That really struck me, and I think it's just a beautiful energy that's kind of running throughout the whole brand. So Innersense uses organic, wild harvested, biodynamic plant ingredients, and their collection is entirely free of, are you ready? Sulfates, ethoxylates, petrochemicals, formaldehyde compounds, PEGs and phthalates, and made without artificial color and fragrance, GMOs, gluten, and parabens. So they're very, very cleanly formulated. They're very dedicated to ingredient transparency. Something else that stuck with me that Joanne was talking about from a hairstylist point of view is that they wanted to formulate products that were kind of for the caregiver. So this will make sense if you go watch those videos. Innersense is very big on everybody developing a different relationship with their hair, and how the act of going in to have your hair cut or styled can be an act of healing, and that the stylist really is a person that can help move and transform energy for somebody, because let's face it, a lot of us do have very fraught relationships with our hair, myself included, as you know if you've watched my videos for any length of time. I mean, I think it's very rare, honestly, to find someone that's like, I love my hair. I mean, maybe it exists. I've never really been that person, but Innersense really, I think, wants people to develop a different relationship with their hair, have a higher level of hair consciousness. To that end, instead of calling it like a hair care routine, they refer to someone using a suite of their products, like what's included in the Beauty Hairs box, as a hair ceremony, which is also just super unique and very, I don't know, it's very California, let's be honest. I live on the East Coast. We don't tend to think in those terms as much, but I really appreciate it, and it's something that really, you know, resonates with me. They wanted to formulate products that were safe for hairstylists to use. So it makes me think of, you know, nail salons and how nail technicians are constantly exposed to toxic chemicals in that line of work. Same thing with salons, if you think about it, like they're exposed to not just the shampoo and conditioner and styling products, but all of the dyes that are used and bleach and all, you know, all of that stuff. The beauty industry can be very toxic, as we know, and actually that was a huge underpinning. I remember when I read No More Dirty Looks, when that book came out, is just how toxic the beauty industry is, not just for consumers, but for people the large swath of people that work in the industry from a service point of view. So I highly recommend checking out those videos if you would like to just feel the energy of the brand. And it's really, you know, very beautiful. They're very warm people, and it just made me develop even a deeper appreciation for the brand. So as far as the shampoo, this has notes of sage and vanilla, so it's a very different scent profile than this. This one is sort of a light citrus, like orangey vanilla, which I've heard a fair amount of people don't care for. I personally love it. It reminds me of orange jello, and I really, really like it. This is very different. It smells really good. Reminds me a bit of the John Masters Organics Zinc and Sage shampoo. So if you like that, it's similar, but honestly even a little bit better. So this gets its hydrating properties with a blend of avocado, coconut, and shea oils. There's also quinoa and rice bran to smooth the cuticle, and there are essential oils of sage and tamanu to help balance oil for a healthy scalp. It also has ylang ylang, patchouli, and vanilla, as I mentioned. The conditioner has similar ingredients in it: aloe vera, avocado, cacao, dandelion for its strengthening properties, and it has an identical scent to the shampoo. Really nice. Really, really like. I also love that it's in a pump. Amen for hair products that are in pump dispensers. It's really, really, I don't know, a pleasure to use in the shower, which may be kind of weird. Then the Sweet Spirit leave-in conditioner, which I had tried before. This also has tamanu in it, which is repairing and protecting, rosemary, which is stimulating, rooibos tea, rice, and soy protein. And then the oil, God, the label just looks so super beautiful on this. This I also have and have really enjoyed. I think I talked about this in my eco hair care video. So this is also Tamanu. They're big fans of Tamanu oil, evening primrose and macadamia oils. As far as essential oils, it has bitter orange oil, rosemary, lotus flower oil, orange oil, lemon, etc. Let me tell you a bit about my experience with the products. I've been using them for about a week and a half. The kind of instructions for how to use them are really straightforward. I think we all know how to shampoo and condition our hair. Although there is like some nice little notes for an expert beauty ritual that I thought sounded just very indulgent and lovely and involves a sauna if you have access to one like at your gym or something. But I'll save that for you to read in your own respective boxes. Okay, so as I mentioned, this product is totally holy grail status for me. I've been using it about a year and a half now, and I can't even remember how I first learned about it. But so I double cleanse my hair. It's what works for me. I wash my hair every 2 to 3 days. This is just an absolutely perfect second cleanse for my hair. So I like doing a first cleanse to kind of get out dry shampoo or styling products and start attacking the oil on my scalp. Just for reference, I guess I should have said this earlier, I have medium to fine hair that with a tendency towards frizz and texture. My scalp tends to get oily and my ends can get dry. They don't really tend to that much. That's actually important to know, and we'll figure into my experience with these products. But this formula is actually for fine to normal hair. Cleanses my hair in a very like gentle but thorough way, so I find my hair to be just really manageable and easy to style afterwards. It has a lot of volume but not frizz. So I just wanted to give a plug for this if you are my hair type. This I think is absolutely made for people that have color treated hair or hair that is to the dry side of normal. Now, I've tried it 3 times as a first wash and followed it up with this. And it does work. So I did do that last night. This is what my hair looks like doing that method. So I did a first wash with this, a second wash with this, and I did a very sparing amount of the conditioner on the ends of my hair. And then I kind of styled it as normal this morning. It's a bit heavy for me compared to other first cleanse shampoos I use, namely something like Evolve H or Wonder Seed. My hair is not color treated. It is re-virginized hair. I haven't colored my hair in like 10 years. And my hair just really isn't that dry. And so it's a slight bit too heavy for me, but putting it in rotation, actually, especially in the winter, I think is going to be nice for me. It's not something that I would use every time I shampoo, but like I'm saying, I think more as kind of like a hydrating treatment once or twice a month. I can see it being very, very nice. It feels very, very nourishing to the scalp. It's an absolute pleasure to use. It lathers well. The biggest piece of advice that I can give to people that might be transitioning from conventional hair care products to eco hair care products is that you want to cleanse multiple times, which might be something to get used to, but because the formulas don't use the harsh surfactants, I think that they're called, and cleansing agents that conventional products use, it can take a couple rounds to really get your hair clean, which is why I'm personally such a fan of the double cleanse. And plus you just get to like use more products and have like a longer routine in the shower, which I kind of enjoy. I just love using products basically. Even though washing your hair can kind of seem like an ordeal sometimes, things like this just really, really make it a pleasurable experience. The conditioner is nice. I think used sparingly on my ends, it's perfect. I do like half a pump, so a very small amount, and I find it to be really nice and perfect, comparable to other moisturizing conditioners that I have and really like. So using these two together, I don't really need personally an extra leave-in conditioner, but again, if you have color treated hair, curly hair, which tends to be a little bit on the drier side, I think that adding this in as a detangling step and an extra moisture step is amazing. It's just a little bit much for my hair. And then I love that there is such a high quality, beautiful, affordable hair oil on the market. As I said, this retails for $24, and if we know the hair oil market, I'm thinking of like Uma, it can just tend to be very expensive. On the scale of light hair oils and heavy hair oils, so for example, I've really recently been a fan of the Stark hair oil, which was specifically formulated for my hair type, fine medium hair. And the heavier hair oils I've tried, like the Fig and Yarrow hair and scalp tonic, is extremely heavy. This is more towards the lighter end. It's not as light as Stark Tendril, but it's not nearly, it's even, I think, lighter than something like the Uma hair oil in consistency. It's really very beautiful. I would like doing this as a pump through the ends of my hair as like an overnight treatment. So I think that those are my thoughts on this month's box. It was just such a absolute pleasure to receive. So appreciate all of the hard work that went into putting this box together and the reveal to the Beauty Heroes community. I think that's always just so exciting, and I feel just kind of like bands the community together in a way. I would especially love to hear from those of you that have the target hair type for this formulation: color treated, dry, coarse, curly. Innersense did also start as a brand geared towards curly hair, because curly hair, as I said, can have a tendency to be a little bit drier. So if you are curly haired and have struggled, Innersense, I think, will get you back on track and also developing a different and more loving relationship with your hair. Okay, a couple of quick things I wanted to alert you to. I took a look at what's new in the Beauty Heroes store last night. Would you believe that they're now carrying that In Fiore Creme de Fleur face moisturizer that I noticed at Credo in that video that I did? I'll link it up here. That cream is so beautiful, and then I was like, and Beauty Heroes is carrying it now. So I thought that that was exciting. They're carrying some new Osmia products, including, I was literally just the other day thinking I wanted to get another one of those little soap savers that came in last month's box with the black clay facial soap. So I think in my next order, I'm gonna pick up another little Osmia soap saver. I think I also saw, I don't have it in front of me, but I looked last night, they're carrying the Vetiver bar soap, which is my favorite Osmia bar soap that I've tried, so I recommend that. They're also carrying some new things from Josh Rosebrook. Now I'm blanking. Should I go get my computer? Yes. Okay, so they're now carrying Josh Rosebrook Oculus, which I have tried and really liked, and then they're carrying several new things from Uma, including the face oil trial kit, which I just ordered from Uma's website. And then Love More promotion from March is epic. It's one of my favorite products. So with a $125 purchase in the Beauty Hero shop, you get a Modern Minerals Moonstone highlight. So good. We know that I love that highlight. I think it was in my Best of Beauty 2016. It featured prominently in my highlighter lineup video. Highly recommend. Now is the time if you would like that highlighter in your life. And that is all from me today. I looked out the window and there's a parking ticket on my car, which is just so annoying. I don't know, I have to go deal with it. I don't know why it's there. I'm almost positive I'm parked illegally. It's always something, always something. Anyway, to end on a positive note, please let me know what you're thinking of this month's box. I would love to hear. I would love to hear about your experience with this formula. Why don't we end with Jeannie's little quote on the card that came in the box? Trust yourself to make the right decision in any situation. Trust that you're moving in the right direction, even if you experience obstacles. Always trust that you can love more. So with that, I bid you adieu. Thank you so much for watching, and I will very much look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.